Hey Scorpio, I'm here to do your January 2020 read. Right, okay, it's my last read. I'm really shattered. My last read of the night. Sorry you were kept waiting, if any of you actually even care. Right, so yeah, you've been here before. You know the score. It's a general read. It will not and cannot fit everybody. Take from it what fits, chuck the rest out, roll with it, have some fun with it. It's for guidance only. You have free will if you believe in free will. Okay, it's for your sun, your moon, and your rising and your Venus. My intention for this read is for it to be a love read and a guidance read for the person you are connecting with, for the person that you are thinking of, and for the person that is in your thoughts. This will be guidance, trying to figure out what's occurring, what's going down, what's going to happen from now to sort of mid-February, what the energies are going to be like, maybe a little bit of guidance on how to deal with things. But again, free will, it's your choice. Okay, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to whiz myself down in the corner and we're going to dive on with the read. I would also like to thank you for all that finger pressing. I reached my 2K a couple of days ago, so I was hoping to get it by tomorrow. I've already got it. I cannot and could not do this without you. You know, all your likes, subscribes, your shares, your support. I couldn't do it without you, so I am eternally grateful for all your finger action. Right, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get on with the read, okay? Underneath the deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. So this is some sort of love offer. Knight of Cups is all about opportunities. It's about love. It's about blessings. It's about romance. It's about your intuition and your emotions, okay? It can be about being led by the heart. But the Knight of Cups is about forward movement, even though this horse is not moving in this particular scene. It is about change coming in, okay? And I feel here there's an offer of love, either wanting to be made or you wanting to receive an offer of love. We've got the Justice card. We've got being open to receive and just wanting peace, no more arguing. Yeah, being focused on what you want, my Scorpio. So we'll go into the read and have a little look. Your overall energy for January is the Three of Cups. Okay, I'm assuming this is that you want to be happy. My Scorpios, do you want to be happy? This is about coming into alignment with yourself, all right? Threes are about working in union with others, working in union with yourself, collaborating, aligning with yourself. It's about celebrations. It's about friendships. It's about laughter and loving and sharing and creating. Okay, so are my Scorpios in a good old mood for January? Tell me more about this Three of Cups. And yeah, let's go a little bit deeper for the energy of Scorpio for January with the Three of Cups. The Knight of Swords. That's a quite a difference there with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Three of Cups is, you know, coming into alignment. I don't want to jump to third party. I don't want to, all right? And then we've got the Knight of Swords, which is all about, you know, using your intellect, achieving your goals, being ambitious, being very, very driven here. Look, it's quite a brutal card. It's about like really looking after yourself, going for something that you want. Yeah, no more confusion. But a bit out of control here. You're a little bit out of control in a situation. So I'm going to stick one more on that for your overall energy for January. It might just be that you're all going out and getting pissed. Sorry, I can't resist. Overall energy for Scorpio for January, the Chariot. Yeah, it's like you want to make forward movement in a situation. Okay, it's like you want to take movement, you want to go forward, you want to go charging full steam into something in January. But there's something that you need to deal with. There's something that you're something else you're focused on that's stopping you making forward movement. And see, with this Chariot, it talks about that the Chariot is controlled movement forward. Okay, where the Knight of Swords is rash, hasty, very scattered energy moving forward, you know. And it's that Knight of Swords is quite brutal, it's harsh, it's get out of my way or I'm going to kill you sort of energy. So there's something going on here in January where you want to move forward, but you're taking you're having to hold back from something. You want to move forward, but you're having to hold back from something because you're having something else to deal with, some other issues to deal with. I don't want to say third party here, but there's definitely an outside influence going on here. Okay, there's some sort of communication wanting to be said, there's forward movement wanting to be made, and there's an outside influence in a situation here going on. Just saying. Okay, for January, the situation for January is the Empress. Okay, so this is about growth, this is about expansion, this is about having it all with the Empress. Yeah, being creative, new ideas, wifey, husbandy, marriages, stuff like that. So let's clarify. And the Ace of Cups, right? I see new love for you straight off. I'm not quite sure, my Scorpios, if you're involved in another situation and you're wanting to move forward to something new, because the Ace of Cups is all about new, the Empress is all about new love with the Empress, growth and expansion. Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings, self-love, yeah, new cycles, and all about emotion. So I'm not quite sure if you're wanting to close out a cycle, or you've closed the cycle out but you can't move forward because the other person can't know about it or something, because there's an offer of love here as well. What's crossing you is the World. Absolutely, you've got to wrap something up. Okay, you've got to wrap something up, my Scorpios, before you can move forward to something new. Tell me about this World card. Tell me about this World card. What is crossing my Scorpios? 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 The Hermit. Okay, so there's a sense here that you've got to be wise in a situation, right? And it's crossing you. So you don't really want to hold back in a situation. You don't want to hold back in a situation. Okay? But there is something you have to wrap up in your life first before you can move forward to something else. Okay? Chariot, there is something you've got to wrap up. You're being distracted from something, an outside influence in your life. Now, I don't know what it is. It could, you know, with the Three of Cups here, the Three of Cups are all about emotions and how we feel and relationships. And there could just be something emotionally holding you back from moving forward. There may be something that you have to close out in your own emotion. You may have trust issues. You may have jealousy issues. You may have insecurity issues. Okay, there's something there that you've got to deal with. It could be another person in your environment that you have to deal with, or it could be an emotional situation that you have to deal with, that you have to come to terms with, that you have to come into alignment with yourself with, and you have to close this emotion and this feeling out about something else before you can move forward to something new. You want to move forward, but you're not moving forward correctly. Okay, you need to take charge and control in a controlled manner on how you move forward with this Chariot. But this is, you are being distracted from something, okay, and it's stopping you from moving forward. There's something that needs closing out here. You're trying to shed light on something as well. You're trying to close something out, but there is a love offer here. Okay, your situation is new love, Empress, new love, the Ace of Cups. Your situation for January is new love. Something you've got to close out first. What's driving you? The Moon. Okay, so this is uncertainty. This is being in your emotion. This is not being able to see a clear, direct path. But in this Moon card, the light is being shone on the pathway. So it's about you understanding what you want and how you move forward. And I think that's what you're trying to get to grips with this Hermit and this Moon card is, what do I actually want? You know, the Moon in your foundation is what's driving you, and that's shedding light on what you want in your life. You have an opportunity of love here. Do you want it? It's an uncertainty with the Moon card, but it's about shedding light with the Hermit and the Moon on what you want. The other thing I have noticed, hold on, clarify this Moon card for the foundation and what is driving my Scorpios. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Okay, there's something connected to your past here that is driving you. I'm not quite sure. I'll be honest with you. Knight of Wands. Is it like a repeating pattern? Are you trying to shed light on something? Maybe something that you repeat. Maybe you're not quite sure what you want. Scorpio, I don't think you're quite sure what you want. And this is what the issue is. Okay. I think, you know, in your foundation is not quite stable. I've never said this before. Your foundation is not quite stable. And you don't actually know what's driving you forward. There's a sense with this Six of Cups of nostalgia. There's a sense of wanting to get back to a happy place, but there's an uncertainty of if you can do that. This Knight of Wands is, you know, the Knight of Wands is about taking action and being passionate and having some inspiration. But the Knight of Wands is also very impulsive. And the Knight of Wands can talk the talk, but he cannot deliver. You know, it's getting carried away. The Knight of Wands can get carried away and can just follow the passion. But also the Knight of Wands can be delays and frustration. So there's some sort of delay here. There's an inability to control here as well. It's a very weird read, because we've got this Knight of Swords, and this Knight of Swords is very scattered. And this Knight of Wands has the inability to control, and can feel frustrated and scattered with this Knight of Swords. And then it's all mixed up with this Six of Cups, which is this nostalgia and this soulmate energy. And then we've got the Moon card, which is uncertainty and being in your emotion and trying to shed light on, I feel you're trying to shed light on what you want. I don't think you're certain of what you want, and I feel you're trying to shed light on it. You have new love coming in, but there's something here you've got to wrap up first. And I'm not quite sure you're 100% certain about wrapping something up from your past to be able to move forward. You know, we've got the Hermit card, and this is you taking that step back and trying to use your wisdom on how to wrap a cycle up here, how to close something out. On your mind is the Page of Cups, so you're definitely thinking about it, but the Page of Cups is also about healing and doing inner child work. Tell me what's on your mind with this Page of Cups. What is on your mind with this Page of Cups? Being left out in the cold. There's some insecurities here. And you're stuck. You have insecurities over something. Okay? I don't know. I can't figure out if you're trying to wrap something up from your past and move to something new. You're trying to move forward. That Three of Cups is bugging me. What is that Three of Cups about? I keep looking at that and I can't. What is that Three of Cups about in the overall energy? What is that Three of Cups about in the overall energy for my Scorpios? What is that Three of Cups about? A new beginning. Okay, so I feel this is about, this is about coming into alignment with yourself. There's some passion here to be able to move forward, to have some fun. Yeah. It's like you want to make an offer. It's like you want to move forward. It's like you want to make an offer of love, but then you're uncertain if you want to make this offer. And then it's like you're scared to make this offer. And there's something you've got to wrap up. There's something you've got to wrap up from the past. I can't make head nor tail of it. There's something you've got to wrap up from your past. Wish fulfilled in the past. Nine of Cups. Trying to get to your wishes fulfilled. Looking after yourself. But in your emotion, having options. Having to decide what you want for yourself. Being in your emotion. You're holding back from something. Why are you holding back? Seven of Cups is all about temporary pleasure. What brings you temporary pleasure? It's confusion. It's not being able to see clearly. It's being in your emotions. It's outside influences around you. And that Three of Cups keeps jumping out at me. It's being overwhelmed with a choice that you've got to make. But you seem not to be able to move. So there's choices that you've got to make within your own life here to bring in your own happiness, okay? And I personally feel that you don't, my Scorpios, know what it is you exactly want, which is okay. Moving forward here. So you're moving forward with your own happiness, being in your emotion, maybe with the Seven of Cups, beginning to see the reality of what you want and moving forward. So then from the past we come into the current. You want love, the growth, the expansion. But then there's something you have to wrap up from your past to be able to move forward, okay? But what's driving you is being able to see clearly what you want. But there's very, very scattered energy. And on your mind, I feel like you're scared of being left out in the cold. I feel you have an uncertainty of this connection that may be coming in for you. You maybe know this person already, or you have a sense of this person already. There may be some fear here of something being repeated from the past. And on your mind is the sense of being left out in the cold. And you with the Hangman needing time to pause and decide about what you want to do. Coming into your near future, the Seven of Swords. Okay, this is planning and strategizing how you move forward. Tell me about the Seven of Swords for my Scorpios. What is this Seven of Swords all about for my Scorpio coming into the near future? Coming into the near future for my Scorpio. This Seven of Swords is someone not trusting. Planning and strategizing love. But I really get a sense here that this Seven of Swords is about someone not trusting. Someone is scared of being left out in the cold. Someone's been left out in the cold before, maybe. Someone's trying to get some mental clarity on how to move forward, but they're very uncertain of the future. They're just trying to gain mental clarity, get some vision on how to move forward. There seems to be an untrusting with this card about love in general. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're holding back. You're holding back from love because there's something that someone is not saying. Scorpio, what are you not telling? You've got love here. You've got love. Your situation for January is love. You have love, but you are holding back. There's something you're not saying. You want to say it. You want to come in and say it. You want forward movement. There's a very, very distrusting energy going on about a love situation. Then up pops the Seven of Swords, which is, you know, the deceit card. So there's something here that I feel, Scorpio, that you're not saying. You're holding back from something. Two of Cups. Are you holding back from this love offer? Tell me what's coming in for Scorpio in January, please. Yeah. The burdens and the responsibility. Wishes fulfilled. Yeah. Okay. Personally, yeah, there's something going on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. There's something going on. Okay, so I would say Scorpio, it's you. I mean, swap the energy if you need to swap the energy. But I would say you're holding back. There's something you're not saying to a love interest that's around you at this present moment in time. Okay. There's some sort of connection here. There's some love here. There's some sort of connection here. But there's some sort of defensiveness here with this 9 of Wands. Okay, there's some sort of barrier. There's something going on. There's an issue, and this 9 of Wands is like holding back. It's like you want to move forward, but you're holding back. All right, and then this Page of Swords is I'm feeling it's over analyzing. There's a need with this Page of Swords to speak your truth, but I don't think you are, because you're holding back. So there's a need to speak your truth. There's something you're over analyzing here, and there's something you're not being honest about, Scorpio, in a situation. You're holding back from something, okay? You're looking after yourself with this 9 of Cups here. You know, this 9 of Cups, you're being served. So you're looking after yourself. You're getting to the place that you want to be at. You may be healing from something, and you may not be ready for this connection. And this is what you just might be not telling the person. But, you know, there is something going on here with the devil here, all right? Some sort of issue going on. And you know what? It could just be a trust issue. The fact that you feel you've got to look after yourself for your own 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah. And being a little bit emotionally detached from this person in your environment. And I feel this person is in your environment. Okay, let's do a quick summary, all right? Because it's a bit confusing and I'm just a little bit uncertain as well. All right, so your overall energy is wanting to move forward, okay? And you want to move forward quickly, but it's quite a cold moving forward and there's not a lot of emotion attached to it. And it's all about you and looking after yourself and how you move forward, okay? Now, there's some sort of influence going on around you, okay? And it's in your emotion. It could be another person. It doesn't have to be. It could be something emotionally within you, okay? That's going on here. But there is this Ace of Wands, this new opportunity, and there is this Page of Pentacles here, and there could be some happiness if you could get over some sort of obstacle that you need to get over, okay? Because we have this love offer here. Your current situation is the Empress and the Ace of Cups. This is growth, this is expansion, this is new love, this is self-love, this is love of others, and this is a new love offer. Okay, so there is one on the table for you, Scorpio, coming into January. But there's something here from your past that is stopping you, and you need to wrap it up, okay? You're thinking long, hard and wise, and you're trying to shed some light on what you need to be able to do to move forward from this 3 of Cups, which is your obstacle, your emotional obstacle, okay? Driving you, you're not quite sure, you're all over the place, you're in your emotion, you're trying to shed light on what you want. I feel you want to get to your happy place, but there's also an energy of the Knight of Wands, which is a very in and out energy, okay? So it's like you can't make your mind up exactly what you want. On your mind is the Page of Cups, which is making that offer, but you're very stuck because of the Five of Pentacles, because you've been left out in the cold before maybe, or you have a very distrusting sense about you in a new love situation. Okay, the Five of Pentacles can talk about loneliness, losing faith in relationships, or losing faith within ourselves. It's lack of faith. It's the scared of being rejected. So what is on your mind? Are you wanting to make a love offer and move forward, but are you scared of being rejected? Do you need time to be the hangman and actually figure out what it is you actually want? Yeah, in your past, there's again, you're in your emotion about your happiness and what you want and how you move forward. You know you've got to move forward, but you are in your emotion and you're also weighing your options up, that what is actually going to bring me happiness or not. Okay, in the near future, there's this sense of something not being honest about the way you're communicating maybe with this new person about what you want, because I see the Two of Cups, which is this harmonious relationship, but with this Nine of Wands, you're quite blocked, maybe over analyzing with the Page of Swords a situation and really actually over analyzing it instead of actually just speaking your truth. You're holding back from this situation, but yet holding on to it at the same time. With this Nine of Cups, you're thinking about your own happiness and the fact that you are still maybe healing from something from the past that maybe was toxic and scarred you, or you do not want to get your heart broken again from something that you feel may break you. Okay, also you may be holding back something from this person or this love interest that is in your environment in January. Okay, you may be holding back, or you may be scared or skeptical or dubious about this connection and over analyzing this connection when it comes in, feeling very, very guarded, and that you actually have to look after yourself, hold back on this connection. Okay, maybe look after yourself. Are you skeptical? Are you dubious? Are you scared of this connection? Is it a real connection? Is it a fake connection? Is it is it real? But there is also a sense here that something needs wrapping up from your past. Yeah, something needs wrapping up from your past, and you're trying to put this to bed before you can actually move forward, and you are very, very, very uncertain of how to move forward, I feel, with a love offer that is coming in for you around January or February. What does the universe want to say on that? Please back me up, universe. I'm exhausted. It's my last read. Universe, what would you like to say to that? Universe, what would you like to say to that? I think I've gone white. I've gone pale. That's the most complicated read I've done all day. Universe, what would you like to say to my Scorpios? Universe, what would you like to say to my Scorpios? Universe, universe, universe. Oh, universe, back me up. What would you like to say? Universe, universe, universe. One more for Scorpio. What would you like to say? Or what would you like to say? What would you like to say to my Scorpios, universe? hurry up and pull and flip, please. Universe, these cards are so big, and do you know what? I've been shuffling all day, and I've literally got a blister on my finger, and it's so painful. Universe, one more. I want one more. Please give me one more for Scorpio. They deserve it because it's such a complicated read, and I feel like they really need my help, and they're in their emotion. And they really don't know what to do with this new love offer that's coming in. I don't think they're very trusting. Scorpio, Scorpio, one more for Scorpio. Okay, the first one says, laugh at your demons. Whatever that means to you. But we do have the devil, and I have a sense, Scorpio, that you're holding something back. Okay, so laugh at your demons. The next one is keep your commitments. So whatever you've committed to, you need to talk about them. So if you've committed to anything, you need to talk about it. If you're pulling away from something, you need to talk about it. You need to adult up here. Okay, and the last one is live your soul and not your role. So my Scorpios, whatever that means to you, I hope someone can gain something from that. We did have what did we have under the deck there? Express your joy. So perhaps be a little bit more emotional and vulnerable in this situation and communicate. You have a love offer here. You have a love offer coming in. It's down to you if you want it or not. So perhaps communicate. And the other one I had was address your addictions. So whatever that is as well. And addictions can be anything. It doesn't have to be a substance. It can just be, you know, that trust issue, that lack of faith issue. That too can be an addiction, you know. So address anything that plays over and over and over again in your head. Okay. Scorpio, you're my last read. I love you long time, absolutely long time. Love me hard back. Have a fabulous New Year's and New Year's night, a New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day, and a fabulous 2020. I will be back with a singles read very shortly. I actually think I deserve a bloody like for deciphering that read. Love you long time. Love me back. Namaste. And yeah, I'm going to bed. Night.